Hello, pipe smoking readers. It is time for another pipe and another selection out of Pipe and Pouch, the smoker's own book of poetry. I'm going to be reading a poem out of the Pipe and Pouch book today that's actually titled My Cigar, but I'm fresh out of cigars. So we will have to settle for this Savinelli. This is called Clark's Favorite, and it has a beautiful rustication and the mini church warden stem with the tortoiseshell pattern is really quite lovely. In it, I'm smoking some vanilla cream flake from McBaron, and it's turning out to be quite a nice day. So, one of the things that I noticed about my copy of Pipe and Pouch was that it has this photograph, actually it's not a photograph, this sketch that has been pasted on in this sort of designed motif. And there is a full version of the photograph if you turn into the cover leaf. And if you look closely at it, you'll see that it's actually some sort of a military or cavalryman. He's wearing very large boots with spurs. He's got clearly some kind of uniform. It looks like it's after a hard day doing whatever he does. He's sitting backwards in the chair, smoking his pipe, which is one of the old-fashioned sort of German type pipes with the covered bowl. He's got a very large, what appears to be perhaps a French cavalry hat on the table next to him. He's enjoying a cup of something hot, I'm imagining tea or perhaps coffee, and there is a bottle next to him in a smaller glass that has some in there, which I'm assuming is some sort of liquor. All in all, I think it sounds like a wonderful way to end the day. So without further ado, let's start reading My Cigar. It is by Arthur W. Gundry, and here it goes. My Cigar. In spite of my physician, who is entre nous a fogey, and for every little pleasure has some pathologic bogey, who will bear with no small vices and grows dismally prophetic, if I wander from the weary way of virtue dietetic? In spite of dire forewarnings that my brains will all be scattered, my memory extinguished and my nervous system shattered, that my hand will take to trembling and my heart begin to flutter, my digestion turn a rebel to my very bread and butter. As I puff this mild Havana and its ashes slowly lengthen, I feel my courage gather and my resolution strengthen. I will smoke, and I will praise you, my cigar, and I will light you with tobacco-phobic pamphlets by the learned prigs who fight you. Let him who has a mistress to her eyebrow write a sonnet. Let the lover of a lily pen a languid ode upon it. In such sentimental subjects I'm a Philistine and cynic, and prefer the inspiration drawn from sources nicotinic. So I sing of you, dear product of I trust you are, Havana, and if there's any question as to how my verses scan, a reason is my shyness in the muse's aid invoking, as like other ancient maidens they perchance object to smoking. I have learnt with you the wisdom of contemplative quiescence, while the world is in a ferment of unmeaning effervescence, that its jar and rush and riot bring no good one half so sterling as your fleecy clouds of fragrance that are now about me curling. So let stocks go upward or downward, and let politicians wrangle. Let the parsons and philosophers grope in a wordy tangle. Let those who want them scramble for their dignities or dollars, be millionaires or magnates or senators or scholars. I will puff my mild Havana, and I quietly will query whether when the strife is over and the combatants are weary, their gains will be more brilliant than its faint expiring flashes, or more solid than this panful of its dead and sober ashes. My Cigar, by author W. Gundry. From Pipe and Pouch, the Smoker's Own Book of Poetry.